What's good, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bros and Cons, the show where opinion is law.
Only because we say so.
Yep. So make sure, before we get started, make sure that you like, subscribe, follow us, and we're going to make sure to keep new episodes coming your way. As always, I am Iron. This is
Retrospect.
All right, and we're going to get to the episode today, which today's episode is top 5 cartoons that you watched growing up between the ages of 1 and 11. So for me, that ranges between 1990 to 2001. For Retrospect, that ages between
92 to like 03.
Yep. So, starting it off, number 5, what you got, bro?
Number 5, I have to say, is Doug Funny. The Doug show was dope. I respect the hustle behind the show because you can tell these are some broke college students that would just like, they made this cartoon, they can't afford no music royalties, so they did all the music with their mouth, bruh. They mouth, like all the that's their voice, like, that's dope. And then, you know, some of these names in the show are suspect, though, I get it. We all knew Skeeter, but Principal, Bud Savage. All these make for great jokes when you're a little bit older, right?
But Savage, though.
But the reason why I like it the most is because the way it impacted me, it made me start creating characters. You know, I started like drawing and creating characters with their special powers. It started making me journal.
Quillman.
Yeah, man, it just made me like more of the kinesthetic person that I am and more creative. What's your top 5?
I just caught that though. Doug was not funny when you think about it.
No, Doug was realistic because like, oh man, I gotta go to the dance. I don't know how to dance. Right. I gotta ask this girl out. He was the everyday boy.
But his name was Doug Funny, and he was not funny.
That was the irony.
You would expect him to be with it.
You know what was dope though? Side note with that.
Yeah.
His sister Judy got the steez. You know what I'm saying? How she dressed back then is what we doing now. Yo.
Chilling with it. Number 5.
For you.
For me.
For you.
I have to do my list based off of what impacted me and what changed me as far as culture in a sense. So, definitely Rocket Power. Rocket Power, Auto Rocket, Twister,
Maurice,
Sam,
and
Reggie. Those who are stoked say yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely the show, man, got me into skateboarding, street hockey, scootering, all kind of stuff, man. It kind of made you be active, and I loved it. Number 4, bro.
Number 4 for me, let me see my list, because you know I am.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
Static Shock. Static Shock was dope because that was like the first time I really saw like a black, not even man, but a black kid represented as a hero with locks and like the music was dope, you know what I'm saying?
Young Virgil Hawkins.
The only time I ever acknowledged Lil Romeo with the song is Static Shock and ICDC College. No shade, but I just don't listen to something like that.
Superhero, Static Shock.
That was the dopest. But they talked about real like stuff like I remember his white best friend's dad was racist and they actually had that kind of episode. Yeah,
it was real. Like, whoa.
They went there.
Is it CW? Hold on, you know?
No, it was WB at the time, you know, Warner Brothers.
True.
This is like
WB.
Back in the 90s, early 2000s. So y'all don't know about that. Generation Z. Anyway,
Gen Z. Sorry, Gen Z. You don't understand.
What's your number 4?
Number 4, I have to put a tie because, again, one impacted the other. Same actor made me want to watch both. And it has to be Batman the Animated Series.
And
Bruce Wayne. And Justice League. The 2001 version of Justice League. Not Justice League Unlimited. But ultimately, it was just 2 great cartoons. You know, like Batman basically carried both cartoons, but when Justice League came around, it kind of gave you the characters and the creativity and personalities of all the other characters as well, which made it more relatable for me. Like there was an episode where Flash got arrested and Green Lantern went to basically get him out, and the cop was like, well, he's not innocent. And then Green Lantern was like, of course he's innocent. He came here willingly. You think that if he was guilty, you'd be able to hold him back with handcuffs? And the Flash pulls down the handcuffs like,
man.
Like, come on, man.
But let's just be real with it. Like, the guy that played Batman, Kevin Conroy, I believe, like, he carried a lot of shows from Batman the Animated Series, which is on my list too later on. you see Batman the animated series.
Yep.
It spawned in Batman Beyond,
Yep.
and it spawned in the Justice League movies.
Yep, and Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's Batman Beyond, dog.
Yep.
Anyway, what I'm saying is like that guy did a lot for those cartoons.
Yeah. Sure. And there was a Terry McGinnis Static Shock crossover too, which was dope.
Yeah.
Super duper dope. You gotta check it out. If you ever check it out, it's on HBO Max. All of it's there. All of it's good. Number 3.
Number 3 for me, I would probably have to say, alright, Spider-Man the animated series back in the 90s.
Oof. Yes.
I loved it just because that really got me into like that Spider-Man cartoon got me into comics and superheroes and stuff like that. So like I've seen it before I watched Batman or anything, Static Shock, anything else. Like I used to watch it on Fox Kids.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I have no Marvel on my list. Like I'm really trying. I just don't.
That's the only Marvel cartoon, honestly, that was like really, really great. Not to say others aren't good, but like to make it in my top 5, that one really for sure made it. It was great, you know what I'm saying? And once again, that got me into like the world of like Marvel. Mm-hmm. That was my gateway cartoon. Where's your number 3?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, and people are gonna hate me for this, but Digimon.
Not Pokemon.
Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
That's what they were saying the entire time?
Yes.
I never knew that. I always mumble it. Champions. Like,
champions. Digimon are the champions. Like, bro, I know the song. That's how you can tell I was a fan.
Yeah.
It fell off. Of course, Pokemon kind of came out before. Yeah. And it just went way longer. But I mean, honestly, I'm tired of Pokemon now. But no offense to the Pokemon fans.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you guys a little quick segue story about Digimon. So originally, Pokemon was not marketed, but it was pitched to Fox Kids, and instead they're like, this cartoon will never make it. This is stupid. They said no. WB picked it up. It blew up. And then Fox Kids was like, oh crap, we gotta find something just like this. Hence, we have
Digimon replaced it, basically. That's what happened. That's why Digimon exists. But, and we only know this because we have a friend that worked at Fox at the time, and he told us the whole story. Yeah. He will remain nameless. But,
thanks, Russell.
But it was dope. And I like the whole series, the character development, the fact that it was literally just kids who were assigned Digimon, who were assigned Digimon. You know, Pokemon was like, okay, you gotta go be a trainer, You know, Digimon was like, actually the Digimon was assigned to you as a human being once you got into this world. So it was just interesting, like, you're stuck with this person already, and you have to learn how to cope with that and learn your Digimon, you know? Right. So it was dope looking at that growing up, and it was different. But that's why it's 3.
Nice.
So, deuces.
So, my number 2, I have to say, is Batman the Animated Series. Like, that one, it was incredible. This dude over here talking about the trajectory of the bullet hit right here. Like, I was learning words I didn't know. Like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, this nigga's smart. Like, oh my gosh. Like, yo, man, Batman. And then, of course, you know, Batman the Animated Series spawned, like, a gang of other cartoons that I eventually watched. Like, you know, that made Batman Beyond, which is an honorable mention for me. Same voice actor. And then Justice League Unlimited and all those other stuff.
Same
like,
actor.
Batman, that won Emmys. It won a cartoon.
It was a great show.
It won an Emmy, bro.
That's the fourth time.
What's your number 2?
2. Alright. Don't hate me, people. But 2 is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon
Why would they hate you?
Z.
Don't hate me, that's the fact that it's not on my list.
Don't hate the fact that it's not one. So, Dragon Ball Z was a great show. And to be honest with you, the main reason why it's not one is because they took so much time just talking.
It was a whole episode of anticipation. Like,
they're like, oh, they're about to fight. And it's like, on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
They spent 19 minutes talking, and then like the last minute they're about to fight and they freeze. Like, will they ever fight? Find out
on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
It was so annoying.
It's like, bro, like, just punch him already. Like, what is going on? You know?
Why are you telling him his plan? Like, fight.
But there was a lot of character development. I don't like how like they built up Gohan just to like have him fall off after a certain season. You know, like, it's like he was like the strongest person to destroy Cell, and then all of a sudden it's like very next season, oh, he's not that strong anymore, and somehow he grew up he got older, but he's not as strong as he was when he was young. What?
Yeah, he's not training. This is not good.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I was like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, man.
So we're getting to, before we do one, we gotta do honorable mentions, right?
Honorable mentions.
Oof. So
Rugrats. Cat Dog.
For me, almost your whole list, bro. Cat Dog, Rugrats. Let's see. What did you were saying? Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Great show.
Batman Beyond for sure.
Batman Beyond. Doug.
X-Men.
Spider-Man.
Gargoyles.
Basically, Gargoyles. Thundercats. What was that cat show, bro? No. SWAT Cats. SWAT Cats was my show growing up, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Animaniacs.
Pinky and the Brain. This is too many.
There's too many.
It's too many. It's a whole list of itself. Yeah.
Alright, so number one. I feel like we have the same one.
Yeah, my number one is probably. Let's do it together because I'm sure it's the same thing. Hey Arnold.
Definitely. Hey Arnold. Arnold Shortman. Straight up.
Hey Arnold was before its time. That completely got me into jazz with that outro. His music that will play when he was sitting in his room contemplating real things in life. They talked about so much stuff, and in the underlying characters in there, you can tell Helga's father was, her mother was an alcoholic. You can tell.
They never said it, but you can tell.
You're having this drink in the morning and you drowsy, yeah, there's a lot of things I learned about just character, the way he would handle himself. And those kids, they talk so deep.
Yeah.
She said when they talk about that Lila episode when those girls are making fun of her, she said
we're so focused on our deep-rooted insecurities that we couldn't actually see what was going on with you. These are fourth graders.
I didn't know what insecurity was until last year. Okay, maybe not last year. I didn't know. But nonetheless, though,
until 5 minutes ago when he mentioned it,
Nonetheless, Hey Arnold was a great cartoon. You can see a lot of just. I don't even know. You want to watch something like that as a kid for sure.
Right.
My kids are gonna watch the cartoons I watch.
Although he wasn't the original football head, it was definitely Bobby's World,
which is a great honorable mention.
As well. But Hey Arnold was a great show from start to finish. Definitely, it impacted how I treat people. Because Arnold was very well-rounded and always trying to help wherever he went. So that definitely probably made it mean the most to me, which is why I was like, yeah, I gotta definitely put that number one.
I like how the black kid wasn't goofy, he was cool.
But stereotypically black.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway,
he saw all those ethnicities in there, to be honest.
Yeah, real. I'm pretty sure Rondo was Russian or something like that.
No, that's a lot of people that be in the Valley.
Oh, Valley Girl.
No, not them.
White.
That's not what I meant at all. But fine. Anyway, the point is, everyone was representing
rich.
Everyone was representing that.
Everybody was representing.
From poor to rich, actually, too. Mm-hmm. With that homeless kid.
Straight up, stinky.
Yeah, not him, but yeah.
Oh, Charlie Boy.
Yeah.
Charlie Boy.
He represented addiction. That was deep.
He represented a huge addiction, man. That was deep. And honestly, Eugene, just bad luck, legit. And pray for Eugene.
Pray for Eugene. Hashtag.
Pray for Eugene. But anyway, that's our top 5. Let us know in the comments what your top 5 is.
And let us know if you want us to do a top 5 of WB.
Or Nickelodeon cartoons. Fox Kids, Cartoon Network.
Whatever.
We're gonna keep it rolling, basically.
We'll communicate with y'all.
That's all we got. So that's the show right now. Not everything honorable was mentioned. Not everything mentioned was honorable. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube. Put on notifications, and we'll be coming back to you soon.
Peace.
Peace.